Hey guys, welcome to Brogrammers. So in this video, we will solve Leetcode 5th August problem of the day. And the question states we have to find the kth distinct string in an array. Right. So we are given a distinct string, right? That that is present only once in an array. Given an array of string ARR, we are also given an integer k. What we have to return is we have to return the kth distinct string present in ARR. If there are fewer than k, then we have to return just empty string. For example, you don't match the number k, then you have to return the empty string. Okay, it is a very simple intuition, guys. Right. Also there is a note that strings are considered in an order in which they appear. Means first intuition that comes to my mind is basically we can use like we have to store the distinct elements, right? For that we need a data structure. So which is the best data structure that store key as well as its value? Yes, you're right. HashMap, right? But here it is saying that order is our main priority. If order is our main priority, then yes, then we will use ordered HashMap, right? So the intuition is thought process. What is the thought process? Simple, right? First, we a need a we need a ordered hash map, right? The second thought that comes to my mind, it is saying we have to find the kth distinct string. What does it mean? If we have the array, let's suppose we have we'll take this test case b b c b c a. So the meaning of kth distinct means the value of that string should appear only once in that array. For example, here D, we have only single D in this ARR array. If you will take this A, then you have single A. But if you take this B, then you have two B's over here, right? If you take this C, you have two C's over here. So our distinct elements are D and A. D and A are our distinct elements. From this distinct elements, we have to return the kth distinct element. Means this is our first distinct element. This is our second distinct element. In this test case, it is asking me to find the second distinct element. So our answer will be A, right? So the same test case result is A only, right? So this is simple thought process and the question understand, right? So we can add on few more points in this thought process, right? So what we will do now, we will store like a brute force approach. We can think is we can store all the elements of ARR in a hash map, in an ordered hash map, and store the frequency of that element. And store the frequency of that element. Then the second thought is traverse that hash map. Whenever you will get the value of that element as 1, you can decrement the k. Yes, you can decrement the k. Once your k is equal to 0, it means I reach my kth element. I reach my kth element. Once you reach the kth element, return the key. Return the key. And if you don't reach the kth element, then and return the key. And if you don't reach the kth element, simply return empty string. Simply return empty string, right? So second thought process is store the values of ARR in ordered hash map, right? Store the value of ARR in ordered hash map, then traverse the hash map, and whenever will find value equals to 1, okay, then decrement the k value. Okay, once the k equals to 0, that means we reach our kth element. We, we reach our kth element. Okay, then break the loop. Simple. Then break the loop. And what you need to do is you need to meanwhile store each and every element in some answer variable so that once you reach k equals 0, you can return that answer variable. Okay. Meanwhile, store the string in answer variable. An answer variable. Fifth point. If k equals to 0, return answer, else return what? Empty string. Simple. Okay. So we'll take this example, right? We'll take this. Okay. So in our ordered hash map, first order will come as D, right? So D appears one, D appears one. This is a key, this is a value. D appears one. Okay, we'll move our pointer to B. D, right now it's one. Right now it's one. Then we'll move our pointer to C. C, right now it's one. Then we'll move our pointer to B. B, oh, we have B in our hash map. Don't add B equals 1. Just increment the count. Just increment the count. So count becomes C. C. Oh, C is again present in our hash map. Increment the count. Move the pointer to the next point, A. Oh, A is not present in our hash map. Just add the A. Right? So our hash map is ready. Our hash map is ready. Now what we'll do is we'll traverse this hash map. Simple. Okay? We'll come to this D. We'll come to this D. Oh, D has value 1. This is a requirement. This is a requirement. So K first, initially K equals to 0. I'll change the pen. I'll make it, I'll make it, yeah, it looks good. Initially K equals to 2, right? Once you reach value equals to 1, decrement. K equals to 1. Okay? Then search. B, value is 2. So this is not the requirement. Move to next pointer. C. C equals 2. This is not the next. This is not the requirement. Move to next pointer. A. Oh, A has 1. A has 1. Decrement. Decrement the count. Now K equals to 0. This is what we want. This is what we want. Meanwhile, we will store our answer. Like, first of all, answer carries B because B has 1. Then answer will be updated to A because A again has 1. Right. Finally, in our answer, we have A. We have A. So once we reach K equals to 0, we'll simply return answer. We'll simply return answer. That is A. Right. So this is the simple thought process which comes to our mind while we see this question. Okay. So we'll write the pseudocode for this. Right. We'll write the pseudocode. Guys, this pseudocode will be, it's not language specific. You can take it as a general. Then you can write it in either Java or either in C++. We have a GitHub link in the description. You can check both the codes. Okay. Pseudocode. So we have a function. The function we are given a string array, right? And we are given a key. Okay. We'll find the length of this array. Array dot length. Sorry. Then we will have one ordered hash map hm. Okay. Then we will traverse this area. So for I0 to I less than n and I plus plus. Okay. Then store this means, hm dot put hm dot put arr of I, right? Arr of I. If you are a Java person, then simply what you will do is you will store you will first check whether that element is present in the array or sorry in the hash map or not. Okay, so this is basically a syntax hm.get or default, right? Arr and if you get arr of I means return its value and increment by one. If you don't get arr of I, just take the value 0 and increment by 1. In 0 means plus 1. If some value is already present, means incremented by 1. Okay. Then put this value as well as the key inside our hash map. hm.put arr of I, comma, value. Right. So basically this code is for updating the hash map. Okay. Simple. Now we will write, now we will check. So this code is for checking the key that has value 1, that is value 1. Okay, so we will traverse for, before that we will initialize one answer variable to string answer and initialize to empty for now. Then for string key in our hash map dot key set. So this is basically a Java syntax, but you can write it in C++ as well. The code is in the description. Okay. Then you will first check. You will first check either k is greater than 0. If k is greater than 0, then check whether hm dot get key means it will get the value of this key. Then check the value of this key, is it equals to 1. If it is equals to 1, decrement the k pointer and update the answer variable to key, right? else else if k is now equals to 0, or if in case it is less than 0, if this is a condition, then simply break the loop. It will save our time complexity, guys. Okay, so this is this only reason for breaking the loop, right? Simply break the loop. And now check if k equals to 0. If k equals to 0, then simply return answer. Else. If this doesn't encounter, then simply return null. So basically, this is the pseudocode for this question. I hope you guys understood this question. Now we will solve this question in Leetcode. Now it's time to solve this question, that pseudocode in Leetcode. So this is simply we are getting the length of the array. Then in Java we have linked hash map. So this is basically stored the ordered, is it is equals to the ordered hash map. It stores the value in order in the order wise. Okay. So we have string as a key and integer as an input, and we have the name of this hash map is hm, right? We will traverse this array arr. So this is a for each loop. It will take each element of the array. So first of all, in string we have this d. It will take d. It will first check whether in the hash map d is already present or not. So in the hash map initially d is not present, right? So it will return 0. So in this d, we will add the value as 0 plus this one means 1. So D has stored in the hash map as D as a key and value as a 1. Okay. So now the for loop will move forward, then we'll get B. So it will check whether the value of B is already present in the hash map or not. So it is not present right now. So it will return the value as 0 plus this 1 means value equals to 1. We will store this B as B is a key and value as a 1. We will, and now the loop will move to the next pointer, that is C. So the value of, again, C is not present, value will return 1, and in the C as a key and value as a 1. So again the for loop will move to the next pointer. Now we have B. B is already present. B is already present as value 1. So previous value is 1 and we are incrementing it by 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So the now the key B has value 2. Okay. So it will store value of B as 2. The same as C, the value 2, and A doesn't occur previously, so it will store A as 1. Okay. Then we are initializing an empty string answer, right? What we are checking right now is if the key has value equals to 1, then decrement the key. The same thing. If k is greater than 0 and if the value equals to 1, decrement the key, decrement the k and store the answer, store the key in the answer variable each time you encounter value equals to 1. Okay. Once the k equals to 0, or in case it is less than 0, then just break the loop. It will save our time complexity. Okay. Now we will check if k equals to 0, then return the answer. If we doesn't encounter this part, then it will simply return null. It will simply return null. So we will run the test cases. Hopefully it will work. Yeah, it is working perfectly. Now we'll run the code. That's great. The code is also working. So I hope you guys got the concept of hash map and looping as well as the ordered hash map, right? So thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day.